So this woman, her name's Anne, and Anne has a problem. She really wants a baby, but unfortunately she can't seem to have one. She tries and she keeps having miscarriages. So eventually Anne gets an insane idea. Why not just steal one? So one day in 1987, she does just that. She dresses up as a nurse and she goes down to the local hospital and she starts hanging out and starts trying to pass herself off as a hospital employee. And after about 3 weeks of doing this, she finally spots a baby she might be able to swipe. And the baby's name is Nettie. And Nettie's 19 days old, and she's in the hospital for treatment. She had like some kind of infection or something. And so anyway, now Anne wants Nettie. And so she waits. She waits around for the right moment. And around 3 a.m., when the hospital staff's shifts are changing, boom, she nabs Nettie out of her unit and she casually walks out of the building with her and no one suspects a thing. Then she takes her from New York City, where the hospital is, up to Connecticut, where she lives. Meanwhile, back at the hospital, pretty quickly the staff discovers there's a whole ass baby missing. And they're freaking out. They're like, yo, someone stole a baby. And they go and get a description of Anne from a few witnesses, but other than that, they got nothing. This was the perfect baby heist. So then police have to call and alert the parents, Nettie's real parents. And of course, the parents are freaking out too. But unfortunately, it's too late. Anne is long gone. She's already got the baby she wants because she's about to raise her as her own. And many years pass, and Nettie grows up in Anne's household. And she lives a fairly normal life, believing this whole time that Anne is her real mother. And yeah, sometimes she'll ask her about her real dad, and Anne tells her that her real father is a drug dealer she used to date who's now in prison. So that excuse covers that. Now eventually, Nettie grows up a little more, and she becomes a teenager, and she's in high school. And it's during this period she starts to notice she looks nothing like Anne, or like any of her other family members. But whatever, I suppose that happens sometimes. But the older she gets, the more this bothers her. And eventually she starts to get a little suspicious. And then, one day, she's 16 at this point, she's still in high school, and boom, Nettie gets some surprising news. She's pregnant. I guess she had a little boyfriend for a while, and I guess he got her pregnant. Now, pregnancy and kids are really expensive, but Nettie finds out that she can apply to get free prenatal care from her state. All she needs to do is apply and provide some official documents, including her birth certificate. So she goes to her mom, and she's like, Mom, I need my birth certificate. And Anne's like, yeah, I'll handle it. But then, as the days go by, Anne doesn't handle it. And so Nettie reminds her again and again. I mean, this is very important to her, but her mom keeps brushing her off.